So if they look the fast way and the easiest way to sew safari suit without lining, and this video now for you, it be same, just perfect the way I just do. And just make sure say if so you wey dey look am like this, you go think say na shirt, but this one no be shirt. If you dey see the sleeve say na suit sleeve be that. You see the back, then see the back, they see the split for the back. Now two splits with that, no be one split. So this one no be shirt, na safari suit, but this one no get lining. You understand? Safari suit will no get lining. So if you know say 22 minutes out of your time, no give you any disturb, just watch me the way I will just sew this thing step by step. Then if from the cutting to the gumming, then for the sewing to the finishing, just follow me step by step. So this video go long somehow, I don't know, but I go take you to step by step the way I take sew this thing, from the cutting to the gumming, from the sewing, then the finishing. Then a safari suit, but na in form of suit also. Then no be shirt, no dey think say na shirt be dey, because you dey see the back, e get split for the back. So if you no wan miss any part, just give me 22 minutes out of your time, then make I walk you through step by step the way I take make this thing easy. So wetin you go first do here na to just first do all our measurement. You go mark am on top this paper. You see am? The measurement we go use na im be the na im dey see for my screen. 20, chest 40, then shoulder 17.5, length 30, then my half length 17, then my top arm 14.5. So the next thing, you know, say this paper na single e suppose be. You know go be double. Na single, because na after I go do everything finish, now I go place on top the material I wan use. Material I wan use, now I go put am. Now I go fold the material to double. So this one na single e go be. So wetin I go do now, I go check the length for wetin I wan use am for. So after I check the length, so I need to draw this line just because you need your straight line before anything. If you no draw your straight line, I'm not sure anything you want to take, you know, go dey accurate. So that's why I dey take my first line for this up. This one no get measurement, just to use your just with your straight line. So the next thing what we want to do here na to get our side line also. This one na side line. If you just give on 1 inch also, 1 inch here no bad for this one. But if you use anything, depend. Because this one na paper, sure you understand. So let me say you can't use your material, you can't cut your material anyhow. Just do it in I just dey make do. If you na paper, if you do it in I dey do here. But in a material, you go know how you go take go about it. But wetin I want do now from back I want start. Now the back side they want cut now. So wetin how you go wetin first thing we go first do? Our shoulder, you go divide am into two. You divide your shoulder into two. Anything wey give you, divide am into two. Anything wey give you, then add 0.5. That is a sewing allowance. So now wetin I want mark here. After I mark my shoulder, then I add 0.5. That is our half inch for sewing allowance. So the next thing here, you go measure your 2.5 go down from that line, for that straight line we first measure for the first time. Then mark your 2.5. After that, then mark 3.8 here. Out of this 3.8, and just 3.5 we need. Down here, mark 1.5. Then go up by 0.5. Then here you will mark 1.5. Join the line together. After I join the line together, then this line, mark it like it will come back to that place. It will come back to that part. No worry. So after that, then join this part to this part. Just follow wetin I dey do. If you no wan do mistake. After I do that finish, so the next thing we will do here now to get our sleeve line. To get our sleeve line, your top arm divided by 2, then add 2 inches to am. If you don't add 2 inches, then we mark on the side. You give me 9.2. Then mark your 9.2. So the next thing we go do here now is you just mark your 17 inches for your half length. After mark your 17 inches for your half length, so our full length 30, then add 1.5, then plus 2 inches for sewing allowance. Anything you mark here, you go mark am for the back also. You see wetin I dey do. Very easy. If you follow am step by step, you go get am. If you think say I too dey fast, no vex. I no make this video long because most of you know they will like your video wey long. So that's why they do am like this. But na wetin you go fit understand. So I dey join all my line together. Join the line together. So the next thing we will do here now na to get our back dart. Yes, we call am back dart. Then mark your 1 inch. We just go in by that 1 inch. Either you want sew for small boy, or you want sew for adults. That is the average measurement you go use. You see, I connect am to the sleeve line, then I join am to the length line. So the next step is I now add this slim allowance, that is our tummy allowance, our tummy measurement, sorry. So this our tummy measurement now. Now 37. 37 divided by 6. So the 37 divided by 6, I don't forget everything I just do. So it give us 6.1, then you go add 6.1, then we add 0.5 to am. So now everything I dey mark here. No do mistake, just follow everything I dey do. Very simple. So after that, then our shoulder measurement, you're going to mark what we have our shoulder measurement, then divide, sorry, you minus 1 inch, minus 0.5 to am. After you minus am, then come here by 1 inch, go up now, just 1 inch, I just take there, 1 inch. You understand? Then mark it like this, then join am to that up line. Use your armor curve to join am, so that will give you just little curve there. So after I mark am finish like this, no do mistake oh, you see that our middle line, our tummy line, join am to that our sleeve line. So after that, so the down here, our shoulder measurement, where we have our shoulder measurement, then we minus 1 inch. No forget, now minus you go minus, no add oh. You go minus 1 inch from there. There's 1 inch, as you know, one. You go minus am from there, then mark am, then join the line together like this. So wetin you go do here now be say, wetin you wan do now never finish. The next thing we go do here na to just check this up. Come here 0.5, then come down 1, then join am together like this, then give am small curve. Just carve. You see say the initial line wey I first do, I no use am again, na this one I wan use now. Just follow. Na safari suit we dey sew, no be suit. So everything wey I dey draw here na you go follow, unless you get your own style. If you get your own style, go ahead, but this one wey I dey do na just perfect, and I no hide anything here. You see am? So after I don join am like this, na where I go cut be that exactly wetin I dey cut here na I go transfer for my material. No be say I cut paper come dey tell you this. No, I don cut the back finish. So wetin I just do now be this first line wey you dey see here na, wey just come down small, I measure am na 15 inches im give me. So wetin I just do, I just dey mark everything go down like that. I dey mark all the 15 inches go down. So after I mark am finish, then join am. I dey join the line, and after I join the line finish, then the next thing we go do here na to just check our length, then make sure say everything ram with the line. Then wetin I wan try do, I wan try join everything together so that e go well with wetin you want. So after you join all your line finish, so the next thing we go do here na to check the measurement wey you mark from the back. Where I tell you say wetin we need here na just 3.5. So that 3.5 now, I just come there by 0.5. After I come by 0.5, so our 3.5 wey I say we need for that back initially, the mark join add. So here is I tell you say I mark here 3.5, then plus 1.5, mark am there, mark am go down, so it give us 5 inches. Now 5 inches I dey mark like this, nothing else. So after I mark your 5 inches, then draw the line go down. Make sure the line go down. So after we don do that one finish, so wetin you go do now na to just get our shoulder measurement. How you go take get our shoulder measurement? Na to measure this to just measure am like this. After I measure am, na the first line you go use. No forget, na that first measurement wey we first mark. And that thing we first mark, na you go do there. So no do mistake. After you mark am finish, guys, give us is 6 inches. So you are going to minus 0.5. Then mark am like this. After you measure wetin dey the shoulder, minus 0.5 to am, then mark am straight like the way I dey do am. No just do another thing, say you don do this thing. If you just get another pattern, continue. I no stop anybody. So from this point, that second point where I mark there, measure your 2.5 for am. No forget that point where I just start from. No forget, na half inch dey in between, just 0.9 dey in between. So the process this thing 2.5. Yeah, I measure 2 inches. Yeah, the downside I measure 2 inches. Wetin you go do now to just carry your armor curve, join am together with your 2 inches, then go up small, then mark. Just use your armor curve, use it perfectly, then mark it well. No stress. After you do am finish, so wetin you go do here now be say you go get your neck. Your neck now, you go just come here in by 0.5. That's a half inch. You see wetin I do there for that back? I need to do the same thing for this up. Don't forget, na safari suit we dey do, no be shirt, no be suit gangan na be this. So na safari pattern shey you get. You need to make sure say you check your measurement, everything dey accurate. From here you go go down by 2 inches, the other side 2 inches, then you join the line together. After you join the line together, then use your armor curve, your French curve, or your anything you call it. You can use your free hand, then you can use this to carve it together. After you don't know and finish, so the next thing we will do here be say you go just use from this our sleeve where the sleeve end, you go minus 0.5, no be 2 inches. So sorry, from this side for that middle point, 0.7. The other side is 0.7. Then the down 1.5. Sorry, I too late for that one. So for this side now, you go mark your where the pocket go stay. That is 20.5. No worry, everything I will show you when I this one. I will show you it's I mark here. So if you never even get any experience about this thing, no worry. From here 1.5, from this side you give out 2 inches, give out 4 inches divided by 2 give us 2 inches. That 2 inches now the line now with the draw. So from this side you go down by 3.5. After you go down by 3.5, then join this line, then you just give out a small dot there. No worry, just give out small dot. I know it's not they do. Give out small dot, no get issue for that one. After I don't done finish, so what you go do now we say you go cut that part, but you know we cut am, sorry, you know we cut. So the next thing now we just dey, you go measure wetin dey here now, wetin dey this part now na 8.8. So that 8.8 now, and then we wan start, na there we wan get our chest measurement, we wan get the middle dart, because na there our all our sewing allowance go fall from, na there e go fall. So that one 8.5 go I extend am go front, mark am there, then our chest is 40 divided by 2 give us 20, then mark then plus 4 inches. Chest 40 divided by 2 give us 20 plus 4 inches. You understand? Don't forget where you start our measurement from now, from 8.8, from that back. You understand? Just like I say, they extend and go front. So this back, this one has zip allowance, this one has but you allowance. Then I mark one. After I mark this one, then you're going to divide your slim allowance, that is the tummy allowance, the tummy measurement into two. That's give you 18.5 plus 2 inches. This one has 2 inches go add, no be 4 inches again. This one has 2 inches go add. Just mark your 2 inches there, then boom. So after I do that finish, then join the line together. After I don't join the line, what you go do here, no stress. Just measure within the front here, that is the upper side, then connect now to the downside. If you don't measure like this, transfer and go down. That's all. 15 I will give us. Mark am, then join am. If you don't join am finish, now the next thing to cut am now, no need to wait for anything again. Just cut am. Cut am. Okay, sorry, you need to join this part. Then join am together. That one na that. Now that with that. The next thing now to cut am. Cut am again now. Cut this thing out. If you don't cut am out, they will explain more. So after you don't about to cut this thing finish now. So the next thing we're gonna do here now, the sleeve part. The sleeve part. So now where the configuration will come from. So you need to measure everything there here, so that you fit get the accurate sleeve. Maybe say you can't go the do office sleeve. By the time you do and finish, sleeve will come long past the body. No, you need to get the sleeve measurement. That everything give us that plane now 20 inches. 20 inches no bad for what you would do. So what I do here now to just divide your top arm into two, give us 17.3. We don't have 17.3. Somewhere the mark and I just normal this thing. We just mark am before you start your measurement. The side one the same thing, just mark so that you know in another place you won't start your measurement from. So after I don't mark am like this, wetin that one give us. So the next thing our top arm divided by 2 give us 17.3. So I will make it 17.5. Sorry, our shoulder 14.5 divided by 2 give us 7.3, then plus 2 inches. Now I think I dey mark here. Anything we get for your top arm, divide that into 2 plus 2 inches. Then boom, you go. After you done finish, then you check our wide measurement, then divide that into 2, then mark the middle point. That is the middle point there. Then draw am, just give am small straight line. Finish. After I don do am finish, then go down from here 2 inches. 2 inches here. So wetin you go mark here? Wetin give us 7.3 minus 1. Then mark am. I don't know why they cut how they call this 7.3 17.3. No vex jare. So the next thing now is to come this side where you mark your 2 inches where you stop, then go in 1 inch half divide that into 2. You see am. So the first line, that is the first line, you go join am to this our sleeve line. So the other side go join am together. I no know maybe you get experience of this thing. Just cool down. Na wetin dey is simple, no be something wey dey hard at all. So the next thing na to get our sleeve length. No forget our shoulder na 70.5 plus 0.5, that is 18.5. Na later I just divide into two, then use am check our length. Our length, our sleeve length na 32 minus 1, because why the minus 1 be say I suppose add like 1.5. So wetin I dey add, either I dey comot am just 2.5 because just our sewing allowance. Why I dey minus am because of say the sleeve na button, that is a curve button, and I no dey get curve na shirt hand go get. So after I mark, I just minus 1/2 inch. For this part, 0.7 up 0.7, then you will join our line like this. Boom, don't join the line. So after I join our line finish, so the next thing to carry our hip curve. Then from that point to the down part, you need to join the line like this. After I join and finish, so use our armor curve. So just give am a small curve here. This one wetin I measure na just 1. After I measure my 1, then use your carving. You follow wetin I dey do, wallahi, no hard. Na you dey look am like that. Na very simple something. So join am like this, then give am a little bit carving here. Just set your armor curve well, then join am together. This is dey simple, very simple. So after I do that one finish, so the next thing our curve, our curve, that is our curve, you don sleeve now. You know wetin I dey talk. Our sleeve measurement, that is our wrist. Na 9. You see wetin I dey show you. Na 9 I need for there. So after I get your 9, that is 4.5. Then add your 1.5 to another, give you 6. Now 6 you go mark here. 6. If you just add a little bit, listen to it, that is 1 inch again. If you add 1 inch or 1.5, so that for the darts, you understand, you will add them for the darts, because this one will be straight normal suit. You get button for hand. That's why they do like this. No worry, everything clear. Maybe everything what they show you here. Now I they show you. I go show you how it is one. So within at the marking are 2 inches from that line. So now it will be inner part of the sleeve. Inner part of the sleeve. So just don't do the way they do them. If you watch and well, they say this is very simple. Now they look like that. Just coming from this part, just 0.2 now I need for there. 0.2 is okay. So I join them together from this part. You need to join this one self together so that you no go look like say you don't know what you will do. You see am say e clear. After you don't clear finish like this, you see am say wetin we need there na 20. I don't write now here na 20 minutes. So we need to take our measurement now. You need to measure them. If you no measure them now, you go feel say maybe you don't know what you dey do. So we don't measure this upper part. Then the down, you need to measure. You don't forget say na 20 we need to. If you don't reach 20, now rubbish we do. If you pass 20, that is correct. And we no go pass to my highest 2 inches. Say you reach 20, you just go by 22, 22.1, something like that. That is the perfect one we need. No mistake. You know what you do for here. So after I do that thing, yeah, cut them. So everything we don't do here now. And the next thing to transfer go our material. We go use and cut our material. You see what I do now. The other part, so I use this thing. They do. My treatment now, they use my treatment. Just bring this stuff out so that I go know where I go cut. Don't forget this thing go feel work on top of your material. So if you want to cut this middle part, you need to be very very careful to get and show you understand. You say and paper be this one. Anything you do, you will show for the other side. So cut this side. If you don't cut this side, then make sure say come on down. They say they show us the way you want cut. You no go show on top of your material. No do mistake. So the next thing we go do here, I need to drink water. Sorry. So the next thing we go do here now to just use our back side. Don't forget, you know, add any sewing allowance for this back. So for this back dart, you need to add our sewing allowance. So is it right there? Your first mark all my I use chalk mark everything. After you chalk mark everything, then this side way remain. I use a small space there, and now I go leave for my allowance. So before I do that, this is now I measure here now 11 inches. 11 inches that is our back split. You see, everything what I show you here now, I will show you how you go this one. No worry at all. No worry about say you go do our video, they will leave you. No, I will do this one step by step. I will show you where I go take swam. I will show you where I take gum. So you cut your back. See this way now. All this one where they mark here now, the sewing allowance. I will make sure say I leave this one so that you go fit sew. Only here now I leave sewing allowance. The other one you don't cut them together. So no worry, no stress at all. So I need to fast them so that you will not go waste your time. I know they like waste your time. I know they like waste anybody time here. So after I do that one finish, the next thing is to cut the other part. Wetin be the other part wey we need now? So we cut our front side. Dat front side now, I no need to explain any I no need to explain anymore anything much. Wetin I just talk here na just na only the dart we need. Only the dart na we need for here. Only the dart. So just fold your material like dis, den notch the part. Notch dat middle, make sure sey you notch am. You know sey the way I dey camera dis thing, I no dey be like sey e no dey show well. So you know wetin I dey talk now. Just cut am. Den no forget sey na from dat point to dat, you see everything wey I mark. Just stop for dat point wey I mark am put, so dat you no go pass wetin you need. You understand me? So after dat, den give am small notching for the middle. Notch am well, so dat middle go dey empty somehow. No worry, everything we don add am for the measurement. No stress. If you get any question, just go to the comment section there, ask me any question. So if you like dis video, you fit give us thumbs up abi, or if you never subscribe, you fit subscribe. If you like to share to your friends, if you know you no like good thing, if you share to your friends. Thank you. So dis one now you are going to mark. So dis one now you go mark the back. No forget sey dis one na the middle part. So no forget sey dis one na the middle part. So you need to mark dis one out so dat you go cut am out. So wetin I mark for dat place na 11, den the wideness give us 1.5. No forget, na 1.5 I mark. So after I don mark dis part, den draw everything, den cut am out. No worry, I go draw part 2, where I go show you how I take gum am. Den the next thing to follow, I go show you everything. No worry, I go drop am, no cap. So I go drop everything, no worry. I go walk you, na me tell you. So dis one na the sleeve. And the sleeve part with dis, you see everything wey we cut on top dat paper, we dey apply on top material. We no just dey do dis thing here. See wetin I show you na I dey do. So you go use the other side of the sleeve cut am. Thank God sey you see my dummy wear am, me sef I wear am. You go see everything. So we don do am finish. You see wetin I dey do here, I don gum am already. I don gum am. To know sey I go show you, I don gum dis upper part. Dis one na my facing, I want to turn the front. Na the facing be dat. Dis one na the middle part. The middle na the back side. Na the back side be dat. Wetin you go do here now, you go weave am. You go weave dis part.